First thing you need to do is to sign in to Office 365 if you've not already logged in. So you just go to office.com and press the orange sign in button. If you've been on the machine before, it might remember who you are, but it doesn't remember who I am. So I'm just going to type in my username and then my password. So when you log into office.com, you get this home screen, which I'm sure you have seen before. On the left-hand side, there are some small icons, and Microsoft Teams is one of them. It's the two people with a T, or if you can't see it on your machine, you can also press the waffle menu and pick Teams from there. The first time you go on to Teams on a machine, it can take a few seconds to load up. Sometimes it asks you if you want to open the Windows app, but that's optional. But it's taking me straight into Microsoft Teams. You'll see that I have 5 teams that I am a member of. When you log in, you should see a team for every single class that you have on your timetable. Let's take a look at one of the teams. When you click on a team, you always end up on the general page, and it has a list of all the information that your teacher has given you. It's a mixture of tasks to do and just information they want to share. We're going to go on to assignments. This is where your work is set. You'll see that there is an assignment for me to do. I'm also going to click on completed because there is also an assignment that I have already done. Let's go and look at how you get into an assignment. It really is as simple as clicking on the assignment name. You'll see that there are some instructions that have been left there for me. And you'll also see underneath there's a Word document there for me. Now, I don't have to download the Word document. I can just click on it and it will open up in the browser inside Microsoft Teams. You'll also see that you have your normal word processing functions, so you can just start work straight away. So that you don't have to watch me do the whole task, I'm just going to type in a few things. Normally, I would finish the task, but let's just imagine you got interrupted and you hadn't finished. You can close. You don't need to save. It will save automatically for you. And at any point you want to, you can go back into the work and make any changes that you need to. However, there's one really important step you've got to know. At this stage, your teacher cannot see your work. You have to press the hand in button, and at that point, your teacher will be able to see the work. If you change your mind, you can press undo, and you can carry on working. But let's just imagine we are happy with that, and let's go back to our assignments page. You'll see that I have now 2 completed assignments. Let's go and look at the first assignment that I'd completed earlier. Now, the instructions are there just as before. You'll see now on the right-hand side, I've received some feedback, and it's asking me on question 3 to explain something. So let's go and have a look. So my teacher's asked me to look at question 3. So I'm going to go to the bottom of these pages and find question 3 again. And you might notice actually that the teacher has highlighted for me the thing that I haven't done. So I can now go in and add the other information. I'm not happy with that still because it's not young people, it's young men. So now that I have made those changes, I can press close. And again, it saved them for me, and I can let my teacher know that I have made the changes that were asked by pressing hand in again. And when that happens, your teacher will get a notification. So we've had a look at one team. One thing that people sometimes get confused about is how do you see all the other teams again? Well, on the left-hand side of the screen, you might see there is all teams. If you click on that, it takes you back onto this page where all the other teams can be found. Let's look at another team. It's very similar in layout. We can go on to assignments again, and we can open up an assignment and look to see what the teacher has asked us to do. And again, the same process as before. You don't have to upload or download documents. You can just click on what you need to do and start typing and doing your work straight away. One thing that I do want to point out to you, but I can't demonstrate to you because I'm using a microphone to talk to you at the minute. If you're using a touchscreen device that doesn't have a keyboard, it can obviously be quite time-consuming typing things in. You will find in Microsoft Teams there is this dictate button. If you press that, it will listen to what you're saying through the microphone of your tablet or your phone and turn what you've said into words. And that could speed things up a huge amount for you when you're trying to work in Microsoft Teams.